gotta be willing to put in the time, make the sacrifices, and the hard choices. The job's got its perks, don't get me wrong. The sweet smell of the morning dew, the way the warm sun and the cool breeze can dance across your skin. But don't think it's a game. The farm's got a way of sorting the wheat from the chaff. Just remember to keep your wits about you. You fall, you get back up again. Because this is more than just a job. It's a calling. Who else would choose to wake up early in the morning, tear up their hands working in the fields all day, and then spend the evening planning how they're gonna do it all over again, better, tomorrow? Day after day. Season after season. Year after year. That's a calling that's never ending. It stretches far forward and back from us as long as farmers have been tending this earth. And farmers will be around as long as such a thing exists. Tomorrow is secured by those willing to dirty their hands today. So when you feel alone out there in the field, just remember, you're not. Think about all those that have come before you. And all those that'll follow. Plant today. Harvest tomorrow. All around the world, farmers know farming is an art. Like life, we know it can be hard. And it can be surprising, too. But sometimes it's about being at the right place at the right time. A wise man once said that the best lessons are learned under the wide open sky. I think the same thing can be said about our art. Yeah, it can be messy, but it's always beautiful. So beautiful it can help you see yourself and the world in all new ways. In the art of farming, the soil is the canvas, the seeds are the paint, and the harvest is the masterpiece.
Hey, this is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty darn good. Is it missing something?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh, yeah. Oh, please like and subscribe. Yeah, that's good.
Hi. Holy, that's not even a raid. It's like, yeah, there we go. Maxie's got a raid. It's a frickin' riot. Okay. Who's all here? Why is that broken? There we go. Okay. Holy. Okay, Nacho, thank you. Nacho. Scott, thank you. We got Gaming with JJ. We've got Dennis. We've got Coyote. Let's show Coyote up on the screen. We've got Double P. We've got iDrive 100. We've got Mystery Man. We've got Historian. Ali. Maxi. Yeah. Wow. Thank you. Wow. Thank you for everybody that's actually commenting, because I know you guys have all hit the subscribe button, so that's pretty cool. We are so close on our subscribers and watch time to be full partner. You guys just took a big chunk out of that, so thank you. And Shadow is on the vertical. Shadow's the only one that joined the vertical instead of the horizontal. Everybody else went to the horizontal. Shadow's like, I'll hang out on the vertical. I'll be all lonely here. Shadow feels a little shadow banned. Not just like, effing Shadow. Oh. Where do I find that? Click the link on the first comment there. If that doesn't work, click the 3 J's and then go over to there's 2 live streams. I know it's confusing. I have 2 live streams going on at the same time. It's confusing. You're gonna have to get used to Nacho in chat. Well, let's be honest. Nacho's not gonna be in chat for long, because we never, as creators, we never have time to hang out in people's chat for a long time. Maybe we lurk for a long time, but actively in chat, dude, we're always in the background editing video or doing stuff. And I'm full. Look at the repair level of that sucker. I think perhaps a repair is in order for this. Hey, Stefan family, how's it going? Who's got M&M candy here? What? Oh, Mystery Man. Oh, okay. M&M, Mystery Man, M&M. My best friend, they call themselves M&Ms. And then Big Dog Farm subscribed as well. And Nacho right away is swearing. Unbelievable. You're going to get banned already. Let's drop this. Let's go repair this because she's in bad shape. We got a shop just around the corners. Wait. Scott has to take shots watching here as well? So I'm certainly not taking shots. That's yeah. How many shots have you had, Drive? Shadow in the Shadow Realm. I got nothing but time. I'm limited on time. I'm really limited on time. People are like, do this and this because this gets boring. I'm like, dude, I do not have time to play off stream to move the game along further. I don't have enough money. Son of a gun. Okay. Hey, look. What? Huh? What? Huh? Who? Allie's abandoning us already? What? Allie, stabbed in the back already. Ugh. I really appreciate all the new subscriptions. I appreciate that. We're so close to the 1,000. So close. Wait. I swear I just repaired. Was it too expensive? I couldn't repair? Look, it's repaired. Condition 100. Oh. Oh! Repairing this is 9 grand? Ow! Where's all the fire trucks going? They didn't stop here. Fire trucks just drove by, so. Ellie's at least giving us some hearts before going. I'll give you a heart back. But definitely a little emotional damage there. Oh, I have to actually hit the repair button, don't I? Oh, that's painful. How are we gonna make money if we pay that much for repairs? Son of a gun. All right. Everybody loves Allie. How could you not love Allie? Is it Scott time? Nobody one-ups me. Oh. No. Wait for the members to spam. Here, let's see some member spam. There are no members in chat. Okay, some members, I'm sure there's a member out here somewhere that can up shadow because there's custom emojis for only you guys, so you can outdo Shadow. Somebody? Coyote? No members? Come on, somebody can outspam Shadow with emojis. Custom emoji time, Coyote. Son of a, what the? How? Freaking, I'm stuck. I can't believe I'm stuck. Where did Historian go? Historian's a member, yeah. Come on, Historian. Why are you not spamming? Nobody's gonna outdo you, Shadow. Apparently, whoa, there's a train coming. Okay. This is multiplayer. Anybody can join. There's like hardly any mods as long as you have Eldorado and you don't come in here and act like a complete jackwagon. You're welcome. Oh, for crying out loud. There you go. Coyote's got a bunch of maple leaves. I can't believe I keep getting stuck on the curb. That's what I get for jumping the curb, right? It's my fault. Unbelievable. And then Coyote just does spam. Oh, come on. Well, I guess that's one kind of spam. No DLCs. No DLCs, just Eldorado and then maybe 2 or 3 mods. So, no DLCs. If you own the base game, you can play this. Oh, I do have a DLC. No, you're wrong. I have precision farming, and that's free. So, there is precision farming, and that is free. So, I changed my mind. Yes to DLC, but DLC is free. I filled up my 2 trailers. So, usually Friday nights are my spicy Fridays. I usually get home Friday afternoon and then just go straight into a stream. So I'm still in work mode and I'm totally done with people. Huh? Precision farming is cross-platform. 100% is cross-platform because I've had people on the PlayStation and Xboxes join with precision farming. Precision farming is free for everyone. Usually Friday nights is when the jar gets used. Saturdays I've usually calmed down and it's all chill. Saturdays are usually pretty chill. In fact, most of the time I don't even do a stream on Saturday because it's just in my date night. But I didn't get home, and whenever I don't get home on Friday and I can't do a cross-platform on Friday, it gets delayed to Saturday. The rule is Saturday morning, Sunday morning, Friday night, Saturday morning, Sunday morning. And you guys need to convince NachoCast to put up a swear jar because it would just overflow immediately. I don't crash. I would never crash. Nope. Most of the time people don't actually catch me when I crash. How is Iron Thunder? What time of day is it for you, Iron Thunder? This has got to be like at 3 a.m. or something. Where am I going? Let's just stop for a second. Where am I going? We're doing a contract. And I'm just randomly driving. Grain Warehouse 1. Let's borrow this. Why not? That looks like a fun contract. Sure, borrow that one too. There's a couple of contracts to be done. Grain Warehouse 1. I'm glad I stopped here. Oh, don't worry. I'm a professional. I know how to back up 2 trailers at once. Hey, Michael. NachoCast, have you banned Michael on your stream yet? Because honestly, I don't understand how you have it. Because he's just a chronic liar. Don't believe a word that Michael says. Chronic liar. I've seen Nachos driving. Minnesota. Minnesotas. Where's Milo Girl? Never thought of Minnesota as Minnesotas, but Eldorado. We're on Eldorado. Don't worry, it all says it right in the description, but nobody reads. It's probably even in the title. Yeah, it's literally hashtag Eldorado in the title, but you all can't read. Like, nobody ever can. I was watching a stream where they have, it says map Eldorado right on the screen, and people are still asking in the comments, what map is this? It's literally written down almost in the center of the screen. You're almost legally blind. Well, I guess I have to allow a pass then. I'm not happy about allowing a pass, but I guess I'm forced to. I wouldn't want to get canceled or anything. Yes, I knew NachoCast was a mission. Huh? Mike Muskie is Michigan too, yes. Detroit. Oh, you're Detroit suburbs. Sounds good, Michael. Enjoy your swim, if that's not a lie. I have family on the other side of the border in Ontario. So Shadow, are you such a chronic liar like Michael too? So, since you rated me here, how many subscribers did I gain? I was at 493. How many am I at now? So five subscribers. Cool. I like my hat too. It's a authentic 1880s hat. An authentic 1880s derby hat. Still made the old way with the felt and stuff. As long as you're not punching me, Nacho. 'Cause no thank you. No thank you. Yes, that would be true. At least it's not in the balls. Yeah, I'll take that. That is accurate. So really, we only own the one field. I don't know why I had the idea of starting a brand new map with cross-platform, open to everybody, with no money. It's probably a terrible idea. And sugarcane, primarily sugarcane. It was probably a terrible mistake. As soon as Gnadental, the map Gnadental comes to cross-platform, we will move. And Iron Thunder said he was going to release that or submit that to Giants today. So Gnadental is out, potentially out in 3 weeks from now. I only have 7 mods, so I think 3 or 4 of them are just the map and the fences the map requires. Yeah, I think 4 is the map and the fences, and then there's a couple other ones. I keep this super limited in mods just because I want it to be easy for people to join. So I think 4 is just the map and the fences the map requires, 1 DLC, and then actually 2 mods. Who's inching their way to the banhammer? The thing is, because I have the chat showing up on screen, you would know pretty darn quickly if you've been banned. This is not the tractor I was using. Whatever. I'll use the stair. Hey, Shadow. Ask. All lowercase. 3 letters long. Ask. Because I'm just like that. Come on, the password has to be a troll, right? Huh? What? Moose? Moose. Oh, hi, Moose. I like to troll. No, I would never troll anyone. I'm too nice for that. Just a heads up to anyone joining, if you've never done sugarcane before, leave a lot of overlap. Basically, you're pulling one fence off, you're only harvesting half of it. And be careful for the trailer to be at 100%, but you don't have to do sugarcane. There's cultivating and plowing contracts to be done as well. So sugarcane is not a necessity. We'll see. Gremlin Lady? Your username is Gremlin Lady? Got a gremlin on my hands. Have fun with that. Well, yeah, Shadow, you're the only one that asked for the password. I put the two together. And no, I don't have voice on, so you can talk all you want and nobody can hear you. Because that's the fastest way to get trolled. Now, if I didn't keep my channel kid-friendly, having voice on would be fine. If I was NachoCast stream, then in that case, you can leave all the voices on and talk that way, but... Oh. It's pretty bumpy here. Who's Moose? Chester Moose? Is that's actually Moose? Okay, Moose is in here too. Who do I join? There's only one farm to join on here. It's just the one farm. The other one's just a fake bank account to cheat money back and forth when contracts fail, because so many people don't know how to do sugarcane, and sugarcane contracts keep failing, including myself. I screwed up a lot of sugarcane contracts. Well, I don't know if anybody else would be using the Moose name. Chester the Moose. Could be other mooses around. Mooses? Moosey? Mice? Mice. There might be other mice, because geese... Goose, geese, it's got to be mice. So there might be other mice around. Sounds good, Mystery Man. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that. That's one step closer to YouTube partner. because I'm doing nothing exciting today here. There's sugarcane. If a bunch of people join, I'll be stuck doing sugarcane. If nobody joins, I jump to the other things. And you're hiding in the sugarcane? I mean, if your name didn't glow like a neon light, you would actually be able to hide because you can't see you in there except for the name. You see the moving sugarcane though. What's the smallest name you could give yourself so that you don't glow? Could you give yourself characters that don't show up? I wonder if you could go nameless. This is the first time ever seeing sugarcane. I don't recommend it. I'll give you that right now. I don't recommend it. Shadow really wants to get banned. Yeah. Like sugarcane it's so much work. What's that? I did. I listed off jobs: cultivating, plowing, and sugarcane harvesting. So there's a few jobs. You can even have my job if you want it. What job do you want, Shadow? Do you want to do the sugarcane harvest? Do you want to cultivate? Do you want to plow? %, full. I'm not a good boss that way. I don't tell people what to do. I tell you the available jobs, and then people are mature enough to go do those things. And 100% full. If you're doing sugarcane harvest, why am I stuck? If you're doing sugarcane harvest, make sure you don't go over 100% because then you just waste the sugarcane. What needs plowing? I have no idea. We'll have to figure that out. That is the wrong button. So let's take a look here. That's the wrong button too. We have plowing and cultivator parked at the shop there. Field 56 needs plowing and field 35 needs cultivating. I usually leave those jobs for other people because people hate sugarcane so much. Ooh, getting a little laggy there. Maybe the server was just saving. Oh, So cultivator. So every time you unfold or pick up or drop a cultivator, the game lags. Huh. Yeah. You were just, yeah, that makes sense. It's weird that that's a thing, but what? Can't believe how hard it is to make money on this map. Oh. Help if I lowered the harvester. At least we're like halfway done this field. Sugarcane, but sugarcane takes a long time to do. No trees, no wood, and no sell, no money. And property on this map is so expensive. It's like you can't even buy land until you have like $1 million. Yeah, a greenhouse would probably been a good idea. This is Eldorado. Like seriously, we just had this conversation about Eldorado. Name is in the title. Nobody reads the title. Nobody come. Eldorado. One word, but yes. I don't know why one word, but I agree it should be 2 words. But Eldorado. Unbelievable. Didn't we just have this discussion about reading the description? And here's Nacho. Well, to be fair, how much alcohol have you had? There's a reason why people say sugar like a dirty word, because it is. Sugar. Nobody reads that stuff. You are right. Nobody reads that stuff. But you still put it in your description, right? You still expect people to read it. As a creator, I expected more. I expected more. Just deeply offended and deeply saddened as a creator that you have not paid me any respect. I can't even take myself seriously. Gotta buy cottage cheese. You forgot to buy cottage cheese and now you're a very sad moose. Speaking of cottage cheese, I had poutine on the ferry yesterday. Was that yesterday? Yeah, I think that was yesterday. I had poutine on the ferry yesterday. No gaming with Jay, you dare not. You dare not ask what map this is. Also, anyone in, no shortcuts through the forest because there's fences everywhere. Just use the roads. Shortcuts don't work on this map. You can't just drive through fences. This map will spit you back very quickly if you try shortcutting on this map. Fences are real. So here's a perfect example. Moose got a little distracted there. Moose, why'd you join the dark side? Moose got distracted, and because Moose didn't overlap enough, Sugarcane stays standing, right? And you can always just fix it on the next pass, because I miss Sugarcane all the time. You just get it on the next pass like this, and then it's fixed. But you need a lot more overlap than you expect. It's a pain. Sugarcane is a pain. No, I'm not partnered with giants. I'm out of water. Giants like the official Giants partnership. Ow, I'm in the dark. There we go. No more shadow ban. I'm on the light side now too. I think gaming with Double J, I think Nacho's talking actual giant partnership, not YouTube. I haven't applied for Giants partnership. The one thing that's holding me back, we do not play farming sim only. And all YouTube or all Giants partners seem to only play farming sim. Thank you. Thanks for the water. Hi. What? You're such a dork. She's one of our other hosts. So yeah, for those of you that came from NachoCast, I usually do a stream Friday night, Saturday morning, Sunday morning. James will often do a stream on Monday morning, Monday afternoon. And Jess will often do a stream Tuesday and Thursday night. So unless she's with me trucking, which happens. So expect 3 different voices, and that's 100%. Good answer for what? The way it works is you only play farm sim. You get the bonus in the payouts. So you can become Giants partner. But if you don't go dedicated to farming sim, you don't get the payouts. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can plug JJ's buyer's code. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, what percentage less do you get if you don't get the bonus? Yeah, it'd be cool to get early access for one of us. That'd be pretty cool. Just get this out of the way. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you get quite a bit more. For Yeah, for going solely farming sim. It's just audio for this stream. So Nacho, your stream is still live and audio only. Nacho, did you end your stream? Just watch, you get like record amount of views just to be a live hot mic. Just the background hot mic. Get record amount of views. That would be a little bit funny. Like there's channels that literally live stream 24/7 and you can watch someone just sleep. And it's like, that's a little weird. Nobody would want to watch me sleep, that's for sure. Jim Carrey, you're talking about, what's the movie called again? But yeah, he's stuck in the dome. It's a good movie, actually. Truman Show. There you go. The Truman Show. I enjoyed the movie, The Truman Show. Yep, Truman. I'd say it's one of Jim Carrey's best movies. Hang on, there's another. Andy Kaufman? I think that was a pretty darn good movie too. Park your tractor and lurk while you make food. That's fair enough. Your pets' heads are falling off. I don't know if I've ever seen a D&D movie. You have to remember, I grew up in a cult. I didn't get introduced into TV until 1964-ish. No music, no TV until I was like halfway through high school. Oh, you're talking Dumb and Dumber. I've seen Dumb and Dumber. Don't really remember it. Some really good slapstick humor in there. Yeah, Moose, I've talked about that before. Like, no TV, no radio, no music. Perfect, happy, Chinese Christians. Me, Myself, and Irene. Okay, you know what? Jim Carrey had some good movies. I mean, none of them were like big hit movies, but well, what do you think when I say cult, Moose? And then I can say, list all the things. I didn't enjoy Cable Guy. Did not enjoy Cable Guy. Moose, list the things you think of cult, and I'll say yes or no to if we did those things. Dinner? Moose is not getting dinner. You plow away. Do all the plowing you feel you need to. Leader banging the chickens for sure. Leader essaying 3 times a day, yes. Leader having hots over daughters, but mother blocked that well enough. Leader, my dad, by the way. Just to clarify. And I'm not joking about chickens. Lots of dead chickens in that farm. These chickens got SA'd pretty good. And anytime anything started being seeped into the public, we would have to move. I went to different schools. For every year I was in school, we also were in a different school because it never lasted more than, sometimes we'd last 2 years, 2.5, and sometimes it'd be 6 months and we'd have to move already because questions were being asked. And definitely capital punishment. Oh, I'm fine. The guys were, honestly, we got away with just the capital punishment part of it. The girls, that was a little on the rougher side. A lot of SA. No, not the cool kids club. Not. I think I stole his tractor, didn't I? He was standing on it anyway. He probably fell to his death now. No cool kids club stuff, but nonetheless, some aspects of the cool kids club for sure, because purebred was a thing. Oh, son of a gun. I am wasting sugarcane. Where's my trailer? So a lot of that will still affect me, like what trailer is creeping you out? Yeah, Moose, I know. I'm stupid. It's okay. Sometimes I screw up. I'm allowed to screw up too. I'm very patient and allow other people to screw up. At least once. You need, I'm guessing, food ideas. Do you have no food in your house that you like? It's like when you look at the food in your house and go, I hate everything in here. Oh, the, what would you call that? The spout? The auger? The pipe? Moving around? Yes. There we go. Have you ever had moose burgers? Ban them. Moose is like, ban. Someone wants to eat moose burgers or moose steaks. I've had moose burgers before, and I've had moose jerky. Very, very good. Moose has left the server. Moose is so upset Moose left the server. In Canada, it's actually illegal to sell moose. So it's very rare that you get to eat moose. You have to either hunt it yourself or have family members or friends that have done the hunting of moose. It's illegal to buy or sell moose here. I've thought of going into the lottery and see if I can win the moose lottery. And then if I get the tickets, because I'm not really a hunter. No, I've got nothing against hunters. I'm just not a hunter. But it'd be cool to win the lottery and then see if anyone else wants to take my tickets and get a moose for me and go, hey, if you give me a quarter of the moose, free tickets. No, moose, I mean, it can taste gamey, but no, honestly, moose does not have that gamey flavor to it. It's honestly almost like a very rich beef flavor. It's good. It's depends on how good the hunter is and if the moose had to run 100 miles after being shot, or if it was a clean kill. If you get all that adrenaline in there, then it'll taste gamey, but I have not had gamey moose yet. So I had the moose burger at a friend's place that goes hunting, and the moose jerky I had from a place I was delivering. We're delivering a load of blue lamb or CLT to a native reservation for housing there, and the local natives gave us moose jerky, and that the native moose jerky was really good. It was really good. It's the richest, flavorful jerky I've ever had. Just grabbing your steering wheel. Every time I play cross-platform, I realize how broken the game is without a steering wheel. It's like, how do all of you guys on platforms play this without GPS? It's just that hallelujah, FS25 is going to have GPS. I'm a little worried that the GPS is going to be a little lacking in options, but maybe someone can mod that. I said simple. What type of cream cheese should I eat? There's different types of cream cheese. I guess I'm just dumb. I've never heard of being good. No. Actually, back to the cult thing. If you ever meet a family whose kids are so well behaved, people are like, man, your kids are so well behaved. that should be red alarm bells. That's a cult. Those kids are in a cult. Because kids are not behaved like that unless they've had serious capital punishment. I'm not even against capital punishment. I am against abuse. If you ever meet a family whose kids are well behaved, those kids get abused at home. Your dogs are in a cult? Wait, did you just admit to beating your dogs? Oh, blueberry cream cheese. Oh, so there's different flavors. Not abused, just very well behaved. I know Nacho's gonna get canceled. I'm sorry, Nacho. I didn't mean to get you canceled. Well, there's a difference between discipline and beating the snot out of something, right? Hashtag cancel Nacho. Oh, I'm sorry, Scott. Last time Scott sends anyone over my way. Forget that guy, he gets me canceled. Oh, free Nacho. That was the wrong hashtag. There we go. I do appreciate the raid. Hashtag don't cancel Nacho. There we go. Any women in the chat right now? Besides Jess? No, you don't count Jess. I just feel like sharing one more story. Any women? Females would understand the next story. Of the home I grew up in. No, it's not a joke. It's effed up, that's what it is. So, to help put perspective, well, first off, my mom got SA'd in the morning before the dude went off to work. SA'd when got home, and then in the evening one more time before going to bed. Often my mom would be unconscious by the end, so it was violent. But the day I was born, when my mom's water broke, she had to quickly get SA'd after her water broke, because he wouldn't be able to do that for a little bit because I was born. So that's the home I grew up in. So while I got away with, like, I'm a dude. I got the snot beat out of me, sure. I couldn't sit for days, sure. But that's nothing compared to what my mom went through and what my mom very much prevented my sisters from going through. Now that story usually puts it in perspective. It's like, oh, we're on that level, right? It's put it this way. Dude should be in jail with his member cut off. Who votes for a new topic? But dude actually is a Sunday school teacher in a church. Moose is like, whoa, TMI, new topic. But I think it's important to talk about it sometimes, just so people go, this is stuff that still happens today. This is happening right now. This is happening on, like, we grew up Mennonite. This is happening in a lot of Mennonite families right now today. This is happening in a lot of Mormon families today. This is happening in Hutterite families today. Like, it's happening now. It's not something in the past. Yeah, we were super well behaved. Anytime we would make a noise in public, like let's say we're sitting in church, we would literally be suffocated until we would shut up. Kids normally cry. We did not, because we knew if we cried, we would get suffocated. It's like, oh, we're gonna die. Okay, we're not gonna cry because we don't want to die. Mouth and nose covered until you start blacking out. Okay, maybe I don't feel like crying anymore. But why would you run away if you literally don't know there's anything wrong? Like, people always go, why do you let yourself that happen to you? Well, you don't know better. It's the only world you know. You're born into it, and you literally don't know that other people don't live like this. Literally not allowed to listen to music. You're not allowed to listen to or watch any movies. You don't even know what a TV is. The first time I watched a TV, I thought what I was seeing on the screen, first time I saw TV, black and white, a James Bond movie, I thought the things I was watching on TV were literally happening in real life. I didn't know that was a movie. I had nightmares, terrified nightmares. I remember school, grade 3 or 4. I take it back, James Bond was not first. James Bond was not first. Because James Bond was when we were a little older already. The first one was in school. I think it was grade 4. And it was some kind of end of the year party thing, and the teacher brought out a movie on the big roller film thing. It was E.T. Terrified me, absolutely terrified by E.T. because I didn't know that was not real. I had nightmares for years. I have not gone and watched back. I have not watched E.T. because of the nightmares. I've never gone back and watched E.T. I really need to go back and watch E.T. Yeah, okay, that's a video of them on their horse and buggies, and the school kids are still separated. All the girls on one side, all the boys on the other. They still drive their tractors with steel wheels. Now, having said that, I didn't grow up with the steel wheels. My grandparents got themselves excommunicated because my grandparents were, well, evil, but they also revolted against the group and put rubber tires on their tractor, and my grandparents actually got excommunicated from the group. That's kicked out, yes. My grandparents got kicked out of the group. But that doesn't mean that the abuse and everything ended. That just means we had a smaller cult. That's all that meant. We were no longer part of the bigger cult. We were part of the smaller cult now. Yeah, I don't remember what you're taught. Basic math, basic German. Because honestly, if you keep your people uneducated, sorry, Moose, the subject has not moved on. But yeah, it's normal. It's completely normal. That's why it's so hard to help these people. You can't tell people, hey guys, you're living in a cult. Honestly, the best way to help someone like that is showing them other cults. The best way to help someone in the cult, go, okay, you're in this and this kind of brand of cult. Talk about a different cult to them. And just go, wouldn't you believe the crazy thing this cult does? That's the best way to help them out. Because all of a sudden you have that, oh, son of a, they're all cults. Yeah, we all understand they're all cults, but I got born in the perfect religion. I got born into the right religion. Those poor cults are so misguided. Eventually, as you learn more about the other cults, all of a sudden you go, ah, crap, I'm in one too. When all of a sudden you realize what's normal for me isn't normal for other people. So the day life changed for me was in grade 10. My sisters and brother, we found in the junkyard, we found an old little 5 or 6 inch black and white TV. And we set that up in our garage and we're secretly listening to TV. And my dad found out and beat the heck out of us and smashed the TV. And that was the day that my mom broke. Drove to the local store and bought what we thought was a huge, massive TV, a 26-inch TV, bought a Super Nintendo, and told my dad, smash that. And that's the day my mom started standing up for herself. That's the day I noticed her standing up for herself. And what year did the Desert Storm happen? What year was Desert Storm? 90... Was that 94? 95? The first Desert Storm. My dad was so addicted to that TV because Desert Storm happened to happen at the same time. Now we had a good TV that got 2 channels, CBC News and Fox News. We could hardly ever play our Super Nintendo on there because my dad was addicted to it. So in the end, I guess he was right. TV was evil for him because he couldn't control his addictions. See what happens when you guys start out talk. This is all your fault. This is Confessions. Juan Rample's Confessions. I know. Hey, we got a bunch of new subscribers. Let's talk about all the weird, awkward stuff. Oh, this feels awkward. I'm going to unsubscribe. This isn't... I didn't mean to sign up for this crap. I'm out. It was also the same time my mom picked up a job, and she would only sleep while my dad was working, and make sure she wasn't at home, because if she wasn't at home, if she was busy working, she couldn't get SA'd, and that's when the chickens got it. Poor chickens. It's deep. It's also like, yeah, it's important to be said, right? Awkward stuff makes the best content. It's really effed up. Yeah, Moose, we tried moving on. You know what? It is. If you're like 20 years old, 15 years old, talking about this stuff is really uncomfortable. Like, really, really uncomfortable. It's like, I don't like this, I'm moving on. Once you're like 40 years old, you just don't give a crap anymore. But that's also the reason why things don't get reported. Like, most victims of SA don't report it until like they're in their 30s or 40s. Shadow, you're 15. See, it's super awkward at that age, because most of the time we're embarrassed about the stuff. Most of the time we're embarrassed about the stuff that happens to us at that age. And Moose says, that's why I want to move on. That's why there should be no limitations, and statute of limitations needs to be extended for any SA. Because the stuff that happens to you as a kid, you don't talk about it until you're 30 or 40. And by that time, statute of limitations gone, and those people just keep getting away with it. So, yeah, there's actually a podcast called Cults to Consciousness. Highly recommend listening to it. It's also a YouTube channel. Yeah, they do a YouTube channel as well. You're finding a link? Awesome. Highly recommend. Not like, even if you're not in a cult at all, if you just want to be in the position of understanding cults a little bit and how to respond to those people, how to help someone like that, because you can't go up to someone like that and go, hey dude, you're in a cult, walls are up, you're done. There's no getting through that. The trick with cults is they're taught that everybody else is evil. They're the lucky ones that are born into the right religion. All you have to do is be nice to them. That's it. You just have to be nice to them, and all of a sudden they're like, wait, we were taught those people were evil. Why are these evil people being so nice to me? That's sometimes all it takes. That one little thing can break it. Yeah, Moose, we never know what subjects we'll go into. I know if Milo Girl was here, she would be very, very uncomfortable with this too. But now, I was born into the right and correct religion, Shadow. So I've got to stick with where I was born into. Because honestly, that happens in every religion. Everybody's always born into the right religion. If you're born in India or Pakistan, you're going to be Hindu or Muslim, right? and you're born into that religion, so obviously that's the right religion. Depends on where you're born, that's what the right religion is. All right, so plowing and cultivating are both, no, cultivating has not been started. Okay, so you know what, I'm just gonna take a little break from this. So in Belgium, what's the right religion for you? Could probably be no religion, right? I love this tractor, by the way. I need to buy one of these. And I prefer the tracked version over the wheeled. It's probably one of my favorite tractors for modern tractors anyway. Yeah, I know we make people feel uncomfortable, and it's probably why we sometimes lose subscribers, but we are super, super open to other people's beliefs, other points of views, other... Moose is like, hey, farming sim. Oh no, this is not farming sim. We're not talking farming sim. What was I talking about? I lost my train of... Oh yeah, we're super open to other people's beliefs. We're super open to everybody. I mean, some of you guys even like country music. Actually, if you want to know, my first introduction... No, that's not true. My first introduction to music was in grade 6. We had to do a report about our favorite musician, and I just got a teacher's note and said I can't do it because I don't listen to music. But so I had a bit of an introduction to music there, and it was awkward as F, and I didn't understand what was going on. But my real introduction to music, where I started going, hey, I enjoy this music, this is cool, I can sing along with this, was high school, grade 9. I had to go on a school bus. Where am I going? And the school bus driver had put his own speakers in the school bus. Field 35. And loved country music. Okay, well, we've gotten this far. So I got introduced to Achy Breaky Heart. Was that Billy Ray Cyrus? Achy Breaky Heart was my first introduction to country music and music overall. So I still have a heart for music, or for country. I loved me my Achy Breaky Heart. Would come on every day. The whole bus would sing along with it. That's my first country song I can remember. And then I bought the Brooks and Dunn CD. Loved myself some Brooks and Dunns. Moose, you don't even watch it, you just stare at the chat because you're on your phone? Oh, when you have chat on open. On my phone, I just turn sideways and have the chat on the side. I watch and watch. Yeah, that's what I do. Coyote Dreams. Achy Breaky Heart is the saddest part of your whole life story? Or am I misreading that? Oh, my whole life story? Oh, you're sorry about my whole life story. I'm not. I mean, nobody deserves that life story, but I'm not sorry about it. And F anyone that says, but look at the strong person that made you. Screw that. Nobody deserves to be a strong person and deal with that. It's not, you can be a strong person without have to deal with that. But like I said, I was a dude. I had it much better than the women did. My mom especially. Coyote does not like Billy Ray. Oh. You're saying through all the torture I've been through, I didn't deserve Achy Breaky Heart? Is that where you're going with that? I understand. And then I got introduced into Savage Garden, and I love that. Man, I'll listen to Savage Garden all day long. And some of our neighbors have just decided that tunes are cool too. I am hearing a lot of bass. Coyote needs to be canceled now? Because he doesn't like Billy Ray Cyrus? This is terrible. We're canceling Coyote and Nacho. Well, really Nacho is just a miniature Coyote anyway. It's Nacho Dog. It's a coyote. Coyotes love to eat moose meat. You know what? That's probably accurate. I'm sorry, Moose. You're going to have to watch your back. Coyote is in chat. I don't think Nacho can get you. Although, some of those Chihuahuas, pretty dang aggressive. They don't realize they're a small dog. Those little suckers will go right after a Rottweiler. What did you find? Oh, okay. Well, it shows you how many total subscribers we've ever lost. Oh, that's neat. What's our total number of subscribers lost? 421 subscribers lost. That's a big number. JJ 1,150. But 400, that's like, that's almost half. That's almost half of the subscribers. it always goes in these rhythms, right? All of a sudden, like we went from 400 subscribers to 800 subscribers within like a month. Just boom, 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 boom. It just skyrocketed. And then all of a sudden you hit the brick wall and you gain and lose subscribers. So lifetime. Uh-oh. I drive. When you see James streaming on here, James, I believe, has every Rammstein song memorized. Iron Thunder is into Sabaton. Actually, I enjoy Sabaton. I'm not into heavy metal. Rammstein, at least I understand what they're singing too because it's German, but Sabaton, I like Sabaton because it's a history lesson about World War I or World War II in a heavy metal song. So Sabaton's pretty cool. Du hast. You know what du hast means? You have. I'm not a huge fan of Rammstein. But when you see James streaming, if you see James streaming, usually Mondays, sometimes Friday or Saturday night, you won't see him streaming a lot right now because he's going through a thing where it just doesn't make sense for him right now. And we're not willing to talk about that in public, but there's a thing going on in the background, so that's why you do not see a lot of James. That will probably change in the future. We just don't know when. James used to do a lot more streams, and I'm sure he will do a lot more streams again in the future, but Gadas is coming by to say hi. Gadas, you've missed everything. Okay. Gadas, I am very sorry to hear about that. You take care of yourself, okay? Yeah, we've... Moose, I've told that story probably 20 times on this channel. Every now and then it comes up. Usually it comes up when there's new people, and I just go, just remember, I grew up in a cult. I don't know these social cues of some kind of thing that happened on Friends or something. It's like, I don't know these things. I didn't watch TV. And then inevitably somebody goes, cult? What do you mean cult? And then you go into the deep dive. James is healthy. Yes. Yes, don't worry about James's health. We're doing well. We're doing well. Basically, think about the two things. If somebody calls you and goes, we have something important to discuss, it's one of those. I probably shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry, James. James will talk about it when he feels comfortable talking about it. Yeah, he'll definitely be back at full force. And don't bother him about it either. He's, like his zombie streams. What's the game he's been playing? State of Decay. Yeah, State of Decay. If State of Decay goes on sale, we're gonna buy it and we'll do 3-player State of Decay. I should take a look. Maybe it's on sale right now. I don't know. Let's go into Steam. I even have a game in my cart. Wish list. State of Decay 2 is on my wish list. So yeah, when that goes on sale, because it goes on really good sales sometimes. When that goes on sale, we'll buy it, and then you'll see all 3 of us. James is more into the first-person shooter games, while we are more into farming sim and American Truck Sim, or a raft, or survival type of games. Project Zomboid, the crafting type of games. You get State of Decay on Game Pass. You've played it a ton. I like that when you join multiplayer, you just have the same group of characters. If one of your characters dies in the group of characters while you're on multiplayer, that character's just dead. Satisfactory, yes, Satisfactory is a fun game too. James has played a lot of Satisfactory. There's a new update coming. The actual release. Yeah, maybe play it again. 7 Days to Die is survival. Have you guys seen the movie Quiet Place, the newest one? Day one, or? I felt that was a pretty good twist on the zombie story. Basically, the twist that the humans have are the zombies, right? It feels like the humans are the zombies. I highly recommend The Quiet Place. Satisfactory 1.0 comes out, the official release comes out in September. How many years has it been in early access? I'm not really into horror movies. 4 years in early access, that's not bad. I'm not really into horror movies. But A Quiet Place, the newest one, fabulous. And you definitely don't have to have watched the other movies. In fact, almost recommend not watching the other movies. Pretty sure I own War Thunder. I struggled just getting into it. Thank you, Nacho, again. Appreciate it. I couldn't get into War Thunder. Just couldn't get into it. I mean, maybe there's been updates since then. You did German and then switched to the US. What? Huh? Who? In game. I hadn't thought of that. Hey, maybe it's a sign. Maybe it'll happen real world too. The title of the live stream. Jess has family members texting, going, "Hey, we might be moving in 3 weeks." No, in game. Haven't even talked about the title of the stream. I guess we did a little bit, but. War Thunder, and don't you have chips as well? You got tanks, you got planes. I remember driving tanks around. Oh, Iron Thunder is big into War Thunder, yeah. For those of you that don't know who Iron Thunder is, he's a map maker. He's my map maker. He's only made my maps. I pay him to make maps for me. If you guys are on PC, you guys might have heard of the map called Gnadental. That's the town I lived in. One of the many places I've lived in, but my high school years were in the town of Gnadental, village of Gnadental. It's a little village, it's not a town. Manitoban, grew up high school. I always say I grew up in Manitoba. Those are my high school years. That's where we didn't move for 4 years. I guess this contract should be done, huh? I'm not taking that contract. And Shadow is still plowing. Unbelievable. That's a lot of plowing. Shadow says top tier Soviets, mid tier US and German. You got a tiny plow. I thought they gave a decent plow, better than the plow we own. The plow we own is tiny. I guess there's nothing left for me to do but more sugarcane. It's like on through the years, we're always plowing because plowing is the thing that takes the longest. And then on this map, I'm always harvesting sugarcane. That's all I'm doing is harvesting sugarcane. I guess field 56 doesn't seem like a big field, but it's a really long field. Narrow long field. Ooh. Hey, that's enough money to pay off a little loan. I just saw that. Let's repay a little bit. $420,000 debt. It's a lot of debt, man. A lot of debt. They definitely have bigger harvesters. Yes, they have bigger harvesters. Note to self, if you guys ever playing with sugarcane, do not, so there's a bigger harvester here, do not borrow items. Because if you borrow items, the harvester does not come with a hitch. You cannot hitch a trailer to the back of a borrowed item harvester. So you have to have another person driving beside you, exactly synchronized, or else you waste sugarcane and you waste, like, you fail contracts all the time. Never borrow items when sugarcane. So as far as equipment goes, here you can buy this thing for $349, but there's actually a mod that goes double width of this, which if we ever get to that, I'll install that mod. And there's a harvester that's double width of this harvester. This is only 2 meters, so this is double width of the ones we're using right now. And when you buy it, make sure you buy it with a trailer hitch, or else it's impossible to play with it. Yeah, Moose, driving beside it sounds like doable until you start doing it. You have to be driving right next to it, and the pipe has to be right, just in the right spot next to it, or else sugarcane just disappears and you fail your contract. When we did that, we just failed every contract. I don't recommend. I would like to buy that harvester, but no, I'd probably skip that harvester and go to the modded one. Yeah, do not borrow sugarcane equipment. Buy the harvester yourself. I highly recommend buying the mod, or downloading the mod sugarcane harvester. Not even sure what it's called. Let's see if we can find it here. I'm probably lagging. No, never mind. This is on a server. I'm not lagging anybody out. There we go. The Jacktoe Hover 5000, Hoover 5000. It's 3 meters wide. I think it has a hitch on the back. I can't tell. I hope it has a hitch on the back. I have to install it and see. But yeah, get that big orange beast, and as long as it has a hitch on the back. If not, then I think it'd be game breaking as well. Sugarcane there's a reason why nobody does sugarcane. Well, we didn't do it for, I'm not even harvesting. We didn't do sugarcane until just this year. We owned the game for how many years now? And never done sugarcane. So I'm like, hey, let's do a a cross-platform multiplayer server and do focused on sugarcane. Honestly, a terrible idea. Because it's hard to make any money. very hard to make any money. We actually took our own sugarcane harvest this year and put it into storage because we want to buy a sugar factory and make sugar out of it. Orange is your favorite color, Moose? I don't know if I've had a favorite color. I feel like maybe I don't have a favorite color. Because Jess's favorite color is green, and somehow my favorite color is green. And growing up, my sister's favorite color was red, so my favorite color was red. So I feel my favorite color is slowly changes to whoever's around me, their favorite color. I don't know what color yarn you're using. Green? She's crocheting. She's my hooker. She's crocheting. Maxie went to the dark side? When was that? Oh, like an hour ago? Maxie went to the dark side an hour ago. Shows you how much I read the vertical chat. I see the horizontal chat. So the monitor is for the I've got horizontal and vertical on the same monitor, but the horizontal chat is right in front of me above my main monitor here. Vertical chat is slightly off center, and I seem to be blind to it. It just doesn't exist. Perceived blindness, right? You don't see the things that are right in front of you. Well, it's just slightly off. Or is that my blind spot? Well, I guess gaming you could... No, Moose, I'm not going to bring it back that way. You could bring that all back to the culty upbringing. You move... Not really related to that, just for the sake of you move. You move all the time. Moving all the time turns you into a people pleaser. You do the things that other people want you to do. Because you know you have no friends. The only friends you have are, all your friends are going to be very short-term friends. You've never had long-term friends. All your friends are short-term friends, so you're just going to be a people pleaser. And I'm still plowing. Don't forget about me, Shadow. Is that a raven in your avatar, by the way? Because if so, you and Kiram Gaming would get along very well. Because I cannot remember a single friend when we lived in Belize, or when we relocated to there in Belize. When we moved to Mexico, I can't remember a single friend from Mexico. And then we moved back to Belize. I can't remember another single friend there. Moved to Manitoba. Roland, cannot remember a single friend. How about move to Border Valley? This is now grade 3, 4. I remember one person, definitely not a friend. I was definitely too simple for him. He was too book smart, so not a friend there, but I remember a person from there. that I know still exists. Moved to Ontario. The only friend I had in Ontario, his name was Scott. Bastard. His name was Scott Lamb. And he was a really good friend of mine after school hours. We were neighbors. At school, he would literally pound the crap out of me every day along with the other kids. But after school, we were friends. But not at school, because doing so would not be in his favor. Cannot tell. Nah, there's no friends there. High school. I have one friend from high school. That is my only friend. So I have one best friend that I see every 2 or 3 years. So I don't have friends because I never had the ability to make friends. So yeah, I wanted to fit in. I went around. Went along with everything. And my only friend in school that beat me went along with his friends too, right? Did I sell your tractor's front weight? No. I did. Well, your tractor is a borrowed tractor, so I wouldn't be able to sell it. I know in Ontario, I was called a stupid Mexican that should go back where I belong. I'm white as F as it gets, and I was called a stupid Mexican to go back. I'm like, kids are stupid. Like, I don't know how I'm a stupid Mexican. I'm like, I wasn't even born in Mexico. Oh, I'm lagging out. Which was super confusing as a kid. Like, go back where you came from, you stupid Mexican. I'm like, what? So I have to say that did give me a understanding of what it feels like being a minority. So I can empathize with minorities. And English is my third language. I do find it when people go effing foreigners. I'm like, I'm a foreigner. Like, haha, yeah, F them foreigners. I'm like, wait, that's me, guys. That's me. It shuts people up. Like, I'm that foreigner here talking about. Both my first languages are German. Unless you know German, you might be confused by that, but I know German. Ich kann ein klein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. Und ich kann auch ein Plattdeutsch reden. Plattdeutsch, so German, so we would call it High German and Low German. High German is the language they speak in Germany. I would also learn Low German, which is like close to like a Pennsylvania Dutch. Low German is a bit more like Dutch, but it's not. Think like an Amish dialect. That's close, but so Plattdeutsch and Dutch have a lot of commonality. So if you understand Dutch and Low German are used a lot of the same language rules. It's just as if it'd be two people speaking with a very thick accent. So they don't, Dutch and Low German don't really understand each other, but they're very close. So I've communicated with somebody in Dutch before, but we had to speak very slowly, a lot of hand signals. It's a completely different language, but it's close to that too. No, Belize is mostly, Belize is a British colony. So Belize is mostly English. There's a lot of Creole English, a lot of Spanish. And Mayan. Don't forget the Mayan. Lots and lots of Mayan. Why German? Thank you, cult. We were in our own secluded little cult. So the Mennonites moved to Belize, escaping from Mexico. I know German Mexico, but follow me. So Mexico was forcing the German peoples to start teaching Spanish in their class so that they could understand the rest of the Spanish culture. And the Mennonites go, nope, that's too worldly for us. And they moved to Belize and actually signed a contract with Belize. One-page contract with Belize, which basically makes the Mennonite colonies in Belize their own government. They pay $0 in taxes, $0 in taxes, all their own law. Think a Native or Indian reservation in the US and Canada, but it's a Mennonite reservation in Belize with no government oversight. That's how the Mennonites live in Belize to this day. And it's made them frickin' gods because no taxes, and they're farmers and drug dealers. They're very good drug dealers too. I know I'm sidetracking here, but that's that. They're basically immune from any government laws in Belize. That's the contract they signed, so they could have their own religion and their own language. Hey Stephanie, how's it going? Welcome to the dark side. So that's why they moved from Mexico to Belize, but they went to Mexico from Canada. So these were Mennonites from Saskatchewan, Canada, some from the U.S., escaping World War. No. That was before that. No, they were escaping English. Basically, Canada and the U.S. were enforcing education system on them. So they ran from Canada and Mexico for the same reason. They moved to Canada, escaping World War II from Russia. So my great-great-grandparents actually lived basically right along the border of Russia and Ukraine right now, right where the wars, all that conflict, that's where my great-great-grandparents grew up in. So Mennonites have always run from war because killing someone is evil, because the Bible says thou shalt not kill. So hence why German in Belize, because they have kept their language. And why were they in Russia and Poland and Ukraine? Well, because of World War I, they were escaping from Germany and from Switzerland. So yeah. Belize, when they decided to move to Belize was struggling tremendously with food. They couldn't feed their people. to grow out of a third world country. They kind of still are a third world country. But to grow out of that, they needed food production. So the deal was, Mennonites, here's your land. It is free as long as you clear that land, so deforest that land and grow crops, because we know you are farmers and you can grow corn and wheat on anything. The deal is you clear this land and it is yours. The government will never interfere. You can have your own religion. You can have your own education system. Hence, the cult stays strong. Your grandparents are from Czechoslovakia, if I said that right at all. Czech, I can't. I don't. Nope. I'm not gonna try. Hey, you're finished plowing. Contract is finished. Is it Czech or Chez? Is it Czechoslovakia? Oh, Slovakia. Is it Czechoslovakia? Czechoslovakia? I don't know. I got the last part of it. Oh, it's two countries. Oh, okay. I'm understanding. So. Yeah, World War I, if we had just stayed in Germany, we would have made the perfect Nazis. Like, our family is so white and purebred, Hitler would have loved us. Unfortunately, religion got in the way. Fortunately, religion got in the way? So just to be clear, there are a lot of very good Mennonites out there. But the way they are set up, it's the perfect setup for evil Mennonites too. Czechoslovakia. Now it's two countries, Chechnya, and Slovakia. If I got that right at all. So that contract was finished. Let's collect that. There we go. Shadow. He says field not done. Too late, I just accepted the contract. Thank you for plowing though. I appreciate it. That's some free labor I have on the farm. Now we're at $415,000 debt. I'll grab this tractor because it's available. One thing I don't like about these trailers, hey, that's another advice if you want to do sugarcane. Don't buy a yellow trailer and a black trailer. Stick to one or the other. Because the black ones and yellows do not hook onto each other. You can't caravan them. The black one's bigger, so maybe just buy the black trailers. Don't even mess with the yellow ones. Off we go, more sugarcane harvesting. Yay! So Shadow, I know it's your first time joining us on here, but you should know, one of my pet peeves is people dancing in front of the tractor. I find it very obnoxious. I don't mind people doing it once in a while, but to do it for a longer time consistently, it irritates me and annoys me. But especially when you first log in, I don't mind people introducing themselves and saying hi, but well, peekaboo would be fine if you're hiding most of the time and I don't see you most of the time. Oh, I think Hammer. Gaming with JJ is going, ban. I have banned people for jumping and dancing in front of my tractor. The thing is, it went on and on and on. Moose says W channel. Moose, are you giving me a W now because we're done talking about cults? Because we can go back to cults, and then would that turn into an L then? Like, I just want to warn people, it's fine jumping around in front of the tractor. It's fine to do that, introducing yourself and stuff. But I get very annoyed. Moose is anti-cult. I'm anti-cult too. To be clear, I'm not a fan of cults. Can we talk to Moose about cultivating? We're just cultivating the field. Poor Moose. Poor Moose. We should just talk about moose burgers again, and I'd be cool with moose burgers again. That field definitely has quite the dip right there. If we buy this field, we definitely want to fix that. We can just whisper. Keep it a secret. Have you guys ever listened to those channels that whisper, like these ASMR channels, and then they do their little clicking and stuff? Anybody into that? I personally find it really weird. Most you have one. Hey, wait. Most of you whisper at people. Do you really, Moose? Do you have like one of those whispering channels? I know it really relaxes people, but for me it's like super weird. I've got friends that listen to those and I'm like, no, actually I do have an ASMR channel. Like the thing is I do have, but it's not no whispering. It's more like ambient noise. I literally have 4 channels. I have 4 YouTube channels. I know. Only 2 are monetized, but I have an ASMR channel. It's called Sleep with a Trucker. Because why not? Why not call it Sleep with a Trucker? But I don't do any of the whisper. I just do just the sounds of the big rig. I make sure my radio is all turned off. Actually, my radio is broken right now. But I've got the last video I released. I don't do a lot of videos on there. I just don't have time to make 9-hour videos. But yeah, you know what? No, there's channels that do the drawing or just tapping vehicle sounds and stuff like that. For me, a lot of that is just super weird, but if you find that relaxing, it's pretty cool. So Moose, is that a different channel you have? Like, or is it your Moose channel that has? Have I just never gone and caught your ASMR? Oh, I said I have that. Okay. You were saying I have an ASMR channel already. Never mind. I understand. It's less ASMR. It's more into the ambient noise. But it's perfect for putting, if you want gray noise in the background, put a 9-hour video up and listen to that. That channel gets like incredible watch hours. I have almost no subscribers, but incredible watch hours. Like, that channel has watch hours for 20 channels. I could be full YouTube partner if it went to watch hours, because the subscribers that do watch those for a lot of hours. So, watch time. I'm golden, man. Should tell Nacho if he wants watch hours to do a little ASMR. That stuff goes through the roof. I don't know if I've listened to any horror ASMR. I'll have to look that up. That'll be weird. Yeah, because people don't people put that ASMR, the ambient noise on, and then go lay down and sleep, and then it plays the whole time they're sleeping, right? So the watch time is crazy. You can get nightmares from the horror ASMR. He's made a star. That's a cool star. The thing is, if you leave YouTube on autoplay, you never know where you'll end up. Oh shoot, I'm full. I got distracted. I got distracted. Ooh. 950 subscribers? Where? Some more came? 950. That's 50 subscribers to go. Holy smokes, guys, we're almost there. We're almost there. This field is bumpy. So, Shadow, is this your very first time harvesting sugarcane? Because that can be a learning curve. No, that's more than 8 subscribers. No, that's 7 subscribers. That's 7 subscribers, my bad. Oh, you've done a sugarcane before. Okay, so this is not your first time sugarcane. Okay, because most people that join, it's their first time ever doing sugarcane. Cannibalism? Why would a moose eat moose meat? Moose would never eat moose. Moose burger? Wait, Shadow, how far did you go up without a trailer? Oops. Hopefully we don't fail the contract. I don't think we've done a lot of that. I think we should still be fine. I hope. I don't know if I ever threw moose up on the screen. There's moose. What's so funny was I bought a part of a bike with $2K and spent all your money. Yeah, we've seen quite a few moose, but never when you're looking for a moose. You'll never run into a moose on purpose. It's always accidental. If you say the word moose, you know you'll never see the moose. Stop looking for a moose in Canada. You won't see one. And then maybe you'll be lucky and actually see one. Oh yeah, Colorado, we saw a lot of moose there. Yeah, we saw a lot of moose there. Yeah. No, I think mice just came back up. I don't know why. Moose found a rare item or something in game. I think 7 Days to Die, you found a very rare bike or something. You saw your moose the very first time visiting Canada? You're lucky. Yeah, they are like giant horses. Not really horns. They're antlers. You'll be surprised how heavy those antlers are. Just tried picking them up. Holy smokes, antlers are heavy. Just one half of the side. Just one side of the antlers is heavy. Those things are heavy. It's like you can do weightlifting. You can do weightlifting with antlers. Pikes Peak is pretty awesome. That's a unique experience. I highly recommend Pikes Peak to anyone. Where you live, rabbits are bigger than the deer. Some pretty small deer or some pretty big rabbits. Never played Fortnite, Ben. Fortnite has a new season or something. Seagulls eat rabbits. I would never have thought of a seagull eating a rabbit, but Pikes Peak, I didn't get a headache, but really dizzy. Like really dizzy, like you're about to black out. Definitely lack of oxygen. So, yeah, it's high altitude, man. Never got a headache, but just like you're walking on unstable ground. It's like, whoa. Definitely feel a little drunk. So if you ever go to Pikes Peak and you're feeling like that and you have to drive back down, start the drive slowly, and within a minute going down a little lower, you start feeling great again. It's just the lack of oxygen. As soon as you start going back down, you're fine. And you'll also notice your car has no power at all. The most gutless car you'll ever drive in your life is up on top of Pikes Peak. There's no power. Oh, it's super temporary. Literally, as soon as you go back down lower elevation, you're perfectly fine. It's like just a switch. As soon as you have the oxygen again. If you want, you can bring a little oxygen bottle with you and take a hit of oxygen at the top and you'll be perfectly fine. Yeah, they've got a gift shop up there. They've got medical up there because there's enough people that black out that they need to have medical up there. They have special donuts up there that they can bake without oxygen apparently, or it's a it's a special recipe. They're very proud of their donuts. I'm going to bed. Great stream, weird topics, but good stream. Thanks, Moose. Don't worry, the next one will be completely different. You never know what you're gonna step into when you join one of our streams. Pikes Peak, that's gotta be quite a few years ago. Before we started doing YouTube videos, for sure. It's gotta be over 10 years ago. See, you can't eat nachos with coyote meat on it. No, because the coyote will eat you first. In 2015? Oh boy, that's a long time ago. Wait, so that's not even 10 years then. It's 9 years ago. 9 years ago. You have a lot of moose photos there. You are right. Proof that we saw moose. Just took photos. Yeah, we did Pikes Peak and a bunch of Colorado stuff on our trip back from Michigan, back to British Columbia. So. We've driven all the way coast to coast on Canada. We've never done coast to coast to coast, all three coasts, and I'm full. Which tractor should I put this one in front of? We drove from mile 0 in Victoria, British Columbia to mile 0 in St. John's, Newfoundland. How long did we spend Pikes Peak? The actual summit? Minutes. It's like, no, yeah, I've spent 10, 15 minutes up here. I'm good to go. Colorado, we were just driving through, so we saw a lot of sights, but we never stayed anywhere. Like maybe just the night. It was a road trip and we were just seeing sights along the way. Shadow's like full reverse. Colorado, I don't know. I can't remember how many hours it would have been, but probably close to something like that. We've gone through a couple of times. Isn't there like a big missile range or something there too in Colorado? Oh, what time is it? 'Cause I am tired. We have not had supper. I am hungry. I am hungry. How long have it been? 2.5 hours? It feels like it's been longer than 2.5 hours. You guys have drained me. I don't do these 5 or 6 hour streams that Nacho does. I usually break at the 3-hour point. Every now and then I go longer, but I'm starving though. Nacho's crazy, like 12 hours every weekend. Yeah. People want me to do more streaming too, but dude, I'm a long haul truck driver. I usually leave for work on Sunday evening and get home Friday night. Can't really expect much more from me. Barely have time to do my laundry. But luckily this weekend I have tomorrow all off too, so. Tomorrow morning we're gonna do not cross-platform. Tomorrow morning will be PC only and through the years. So we'll be running with the old iron, 1955. 1955 or older equipment only. That'll be tomorrow morning stream. Tomorrow 11 a.m. for us. So Nacho's stream is 11 a.m. So we're going to be streaming like 2 hours before he does. We'll be streaming 2 hours before Nacho does, and then I guess we'll just raid him again. I do appreciate all the new subscribers. Our watch time is almost there. I have no worries about our watch time getting there. It's just that subscribers have kind of stalled out. But I'm pretty sure we'll hit that 1,000 mark here pretty soon. Full YouTube partner. What are you thinking for food? Bite size? Should watch where I'm going. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you've played on this map before. Make sure you tip on the right side and not on the left side. The one you just went into. That one goes into the store. The one on the left side goes into storage. And I didn't know that. And dumped on the wrong side. And couldn't figure out why all my contracts were failing. I put it all in storage instead of selling it at Warehouse 1. Welcome back, Michael. How was your swim? But yes, my answer is yes. Sorry, I didn't actually give you an answer. I'm fine with that. I'm not really hankering it, but yes, there's not much other options. I would still be a fan of it. Spaghetti and meatballs. I'd be cool with that. If you don't want to, I'm not making you make anything. You make what you want to make. No, not much. Is it clumpy? I'm too blind to read the ingredients. Yeah, that should be fine. There's a little garlic in it. No, it's just tomato. The ingredients are super simple. It's actually from Italy. So, okay. You went to the foreign food section or something? Cool. I'll take the Italian spaghetti sauce because it's really simple. The ingredients are really simple. I'm a super picky eater. Super picky. I think it's from growing up so very poor and having no food. And not being introduced to foods. As a kid, my hair were completely snow white. My body had so little nutrients. My hair were just white. People are always like, "Oh, look at this kid with this pure white hair. That's so cool." No, I'm dying because I literally have no nutrients. So cool, your kid's dying. Yeah, the big distended pot-belly stomach. You'd have to hide that under the shirt, though. Almost drove to the field without grabbing a trailer. Need a trailer. Don't worry, I'm a professional. I can back this weird contraption up. Yikes. Oh, son of a gun. Man, did you see my video on Monday? What was it called? Unforgiving Highways Through Canada. That's like 1,700 views. It's got a sponsorship on it too, so it's gonna make like 25 bucks. Just off the sponsorship. It's pretty cool having a small-time YouTuber with a sponsor. You would think I could bring some of the people from some of my subscribers from my main channel to the gaming channel, but people are into that or into this. The two channels just don't mix very well. Michael is probably not even Michael. Michael will watch a few of the trucking channel. I don't think there's anybody that watches both. Coyote does. There we go. Once in a while, right? Donald says he watches both. Just doesn't comment, I guess. But there seems to be no overlap. Either you're a fan of these videos or you're a fan of the other videos. You're not a fan of both. Coyote's one of the few people that's a fan of both. Because if I got that kind of views on this channel, I'd be blown away. What's that? If I played more ATS, probably, yeah. Yeah. What's wrong with you, Coyote? Why do you enjoy two channels that are completely different? How dare you, Coyote? I honestly keep both channels pretty boring. I'm supposed to keep this. Jess is like, no, don't tell people that you're boring. They're going to unsubscribe from you again. I don't know. I want my videos to be relaxing and real. None of this freaking drama all the time. Although today maybe I was a little dramatic. At least a little too dramatic for Moose. And poor Michael in the morning. Yeah, sorry, Michael. I was pretty spicy with you in the morning. You got out, your skin was starting to burn from our live stream in the morning. We were burning you so hard, that's why your skin was burning. I know what he meant. But it was a good opportunity. It couldn't be bypassed because I was roasting Michael so hard in the morning. Extremely spicy in the morning. Well, at least for you, Michael. Everybody else got away with it. It was pick on Michael morning. What's that? Yes, please. Yes. Alexa, light. Lines. Wait, who just drove by? You're just trying to deliver a trailer? I'm 84% full. I think I'm developing an allergy for chlorine. Oh wait, when you went swimming, I assumed you were going swimming in a lake. You guys have lakes freaking everywhere. But you're not, you're swimming in a pool. I always assume when Michael says I'm going swimming, it's in a lake. So, Chad, are you dropping that trailer or are you trying to drive beside me while I'm harvesting? Drop it when I'm full. 10-4. I'm full. I wasn't sure what your intentions were. Johnny comes marching home, apparently. If you're going to offend battalions, I'm sure whatever you're going to make will offend Italians. You're gonna snap the noodles in half? Artisan? You have some artisan noodles and you're gonna snap them in half? Maybe you won't? Any Italians here to get offended? Do you guys snap your noodles in half? Gaming with the JJs, double Js, the two Js is always very quick to go shh. It's our secret. I think I'm gonna stay here 3 more hours watching the Dallas Cowboys games. When you mean here, you mean like at a friend's house or something? Coyote says yes to something. Oh, snapping the noodles in half. You guys snap the noodles in half too? Michael says we keep our noodles full size. Double J says we break them in half so they fit. That's right, Michael. You're at your grandpa's house. You don't actually have any friends. My bad. I'm sorry. Jess is yelling at me, Michael. I'm sorry. Okay. We'll snap you in half, JJ. Shadow is threatening JJ. Bless your heart, Michael. Bless your heart. Apparently Texans think bless your heart is an insult, so I wouldn't have known that. Shadow, I am an Italian mamma mia. It's a me, Mario. Oh wait, Shadow, do you get offended when people say Mario? always broke me when people go, I'm going to play Mario Brothers. I'm like, who the heck is Mario? It's Mario. You got to roll the R. It's Mario. Mario or Mario are just wrong. Luigi. %58 full on this trailer. I will stream until my spaghetti is ready. My spaghetti and meatballs. Accent is probably terrible. I should probably stop trying. Don't snap the pasta, por favor. That's definitely Spanish. Wait, is Italian and Spanish? Because, yeah, that could be where Spanish took it from. I don't know my Italian at all. I'm gonna get rear-ended. That does not count as a crash. That was not, we're not adding $1 to the jar. Just because Shadow doesn't know how to use his brakes does not mean that that counts as a crash. Noodles are pre-snapped. What? Hey, James the Splendid Nugget. Welcome to the dark side. Wait, Gaming with Jay is talking behind Shadow's back on the dark side? What is going on? No, not the pasta. JJ has returned back to the light side. The Shadow, I'm at 93%. $98. 99, and I'm full. And I'm filling up that trailer. Turn the right way. Don't worry, I'm a professional. What? There we go. Michael, if I had a jar, it would be at $159. Why? Why, Michael? I have very minimum friends. Michael is, well, we just talked about that earlier, that I really have one best friend, and I see him every 2 years or so. And it drives his wife nuts when I come 24-hour drive to go visit him. I go to their place, and we both sit down on the couch and just sit back and watch some TV. Barely say a word, just two dudes chilling, as if we hung out the day before and we have nothing to say. And his wife is just like, you haven't seen each other in 2 years. You guys have nothing to talk about? Same old, same old. This is why we're friends. It's like, this is why we're friends. We don't nag each other. We have come a long way. It feels like we're still harvesting the same sugar cane field. I mean, we are, but we have come a long way. We've gotten a lot of sugar cane harvested today. A lot of sugar cane. We paid off some debt. We have made some good progress. Yeah, exactly. You know you have a best friend when you haven't seen each other for 2 or 3 years and you literally just carry on as if you saw each other yesterday, right? Yep. That's how good friendship should work. You just understand each other. I mean, we did other stuff than that, but that's the first thing we did. It's like, hey, dude, I just drove 24 hours to get here. All I want to do is sit on a couch and do nothing. And we know that. It's like we just drove for that long. Next day, we wake up and it's fresh and a new day. Let's go do stuff, right? But I come a long way in your chat. Sure, Michael, we'll just pretend we understand Texan. Any other Texans here? Do all Texans speak in code like Michael, or is this just a Michael thing? Fairly? I don't know. I would prefer my spaghetti not to be too saucy, but make it spaghetti still. Like, don't overdo the sauce. You need a hand? Just watch, she brings it here and I can't open it either. She missed an opportunity. She could have brought it over here and tried to get me to open it and watch me fail. This is what I'm talking about, Michael. WTF. Chato's been in chat for how many hours now? Michael's been in chat for the same amount of hours. And now Michael goes, oh, hi, Chato. What? If I had a jar for how many pastas have been snapped, it would be the saddest, but the richest person in the world. She didn't snap our pasta. For the record, no snapping happened in this household today. Jess said she wanted to keep her subscribers, so no snapping has happened. Shadow's like all in caps. Yes! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! This household today has been a... Dude's running outside as if he stole something. Probably stole something. He wasn't riding a bike, so didn't steal his bike. If I had a jar for every time I made fun of Michael, it would have $1,000 in it right now. And yet Michael would still be negative $12. If ever anyone snapped any pasta, that was a pretty darn good snap right there. I know my mom always did. She handmade noodles fresh at home. Noodles? Can I call them noodles? Noodles are pasta, right? She would hand make them, so they'd be fresh. In fact, I would often be helping her. Noodles are Asian, pasta is Italian. Is that the difference? Are the ingredients pretty much the same though? So what did we always eat? Because there's chicken noodle soup, so that'd be Asian. So I would probably say we lean toward the noodles then because of our migration through Poland and Prussia, and because we have a lot of Polish foods in our family. Mennonite foods are very Polish foods. Holy smokes, you're back already. The shadow is like a thief at night in the dark. Speaking of thieves, an Italian swear at pasta while it's being cooked. Is that mandatory? Swearing at your pasta? Hey, Jess, start swearing at your pasta. Oh, I'm full. The Cowboys fumbled? I think I kind of like JJ. Very devious. Don't worry, JJ. Michael's slow. It'll take 15 minutes for it to sink in. What's that? Jess says, if you're lucky. Ooh. Jess is telling me to be nice. I'll be nice to. And this time she doubled down. My fault. I'm wearing you down. What was I talking about? I had a point to make and I forget what my point was. You guys are so distracting. And also, I have sworn quite a bit on this stream and nobody's called me out on the swear jar. Not a single time. Like, that swear jar should have a couple more bucks in it. I mean, it's a while back and it's too late now. You guys didn't call me out. But pasta stuff being Polish. Well, where would the Polish have gotten their pasta or noodles? Where would that have come from? Hey, Shadow. Don't you see how frickin' broke we are? And you're burning fuel? Son of a gun. Why don't you deliver the other 2 trailers? Instead of burning fuel, deliver the other 2 trailers. That tractor burns so much fuel, we're gonna go bankrupt. Unbelievable. Shadow doing everything to get banned. Unbelievable. Now I really am distracted. Deeply offended and hurt. Oh wait, I got a button.
Emotional, damn it.
And the hand gesture Italians do? Well, I know what this hand gesture means. Wait. If I swear using hand gestures, does that count to the swear jar? What's it called? ASL or something? What's the language called? ASL, okay. If I swear in ASL, does that count toward the swear jar? Michael says yes. If I swear in ASL, it counts to the swear jar. But for it to count, you would have to know what I said. Make it nice and hot and it won't be. After it's nice and hot, it won't be, right? I don't know. We'll find out. If you don't hear it, it doesn't count. Nobody here knows ASL, so I can do what I want. I could write it out then too. Okay, we can go like this. Hard to do that on the camera. Because the first thing you learn in any language is swearing, right? Well, you better start learning how to swear in French if you're learning French. You're doing it wrong otherwise. I did not, Michael. Michael is just gonna throw out random swear words until he guesses one right. You said this. No? Well, maybe you said this. His mother would be this, right? She started a conversation and then stopped. Okay, she says food ready. Let me just quickly. Let's see. Who is streaming right now? Fearsome Rhino is. We can do Fearsome Rhino. Shadow. I'll give that one to you. Good job, Shadow. Okay, Shadow got me for this. So, yeah, thank you guys for joining. We're gonna go over to Rhino. Everybody, don't leave yet. When it redirects you, everybody go to that channel and say the 3J sent you, and then you can leave. Hang on. I know I just said it again. Fine. Fine. 2 dings. You get 2. Now, Michael, you have to watch out for that. But head over there and tell them 3J sent them. I am out of here. You guys rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and
Mike.
these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Dum 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 dum.